Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Crystal and I am back with another video. In today's video, your girl is trying out the Real Techniques Miracle Powder Sponge, and I think I'm late, but that's okay because, you know, over here we do things on Crystal time. But this is the sponge, and I'm trying it out. I saw this, I don't know, I was on Instagram, scrolling through Instagram, and I saw this sponge because I do follow Real Techniques, and this came up and I was like, oh, a sponge just for powder, interesting. So I really wanted to try it, so I went ahead and got it, and I was actually able to find it in my drugstore. So your girl is here today to try this out for you and let you know what she thinks. It's very affordable. You know how I feel about affordable makeup. Anything that's not gonna cost me an arm and a leg, I'm with it. So I'm gonna try it out for you guys today, and hopefully your girl will really like this sponge. I have another sponge from Real Techniques. I really like it. Hopefully this product is the same. I'm pretty sure it will be. But before we get into this video today, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have not joined the family as yet, so you can see more videos when your girl posts them up. Hopefully you consider joining the family. Your girl has all things beauty, lifestyle. I'm slowly transitioning into the lookbooks, but stay tuned for that. So without further ado, if you want to see how this sponge works, then keep watching. Okay, so as you can see, I have eyeshadow. For the most part, my eyes are done, and this is from earlier today, so probably still doesn't look as good, but whatever. But we're focusing on the Real Techniques Miracle Powder Sponge today, so I am just gonna go straight into the foundation. All right, so I have my coverage here, for which this is the, just in case you guys are wondering, this is the HD True Complexion HD corrector, and this is the red one. This is basically what I have on my face right now. I just feel like it helps to block out my dark circles. It, you know, helps my concealer. So let's get foundation, and we're going to try the sponge now. This Real Techniques sponge, this is the case that it came in. I'm sorry guys, I already opened the packaging, but this is the sponge. I don't know if you can see, but it has like this kind of like velvety kind of look to it. Like it almost looks like there's fur on there. Like hopefully you guys can like really see what I'm talking about. But it's shaped just like the regular Real Techniques sponge from before. It has the flat end and then the pointy side. You know, this is more for foundation, and then this is for the areas that you have a hard time reaching. So it's the same shape. The only difference is the texture. This is the box that it came in. It's like a really super cute box, kind of like the same color of the sponge, and it's supposed to give a smooth and seamless finish, which is here on the box. And in the back, as you can see, it kind of gives you very detailed instructions here on, you know, how the sponge works, which here it says to dab, bounce, and blend, seamlessly apply setting, bronzer, highlighter, blush powders for a flawless finish. Rounded side for blending, flat edge for baking, pointed tip for coverage. And you can use this damp or dry with powders. So I'm gonna use my a regular sponge to put on my foundation, but then we're gonna go in with our powder with this, and we're gonna try this out. I'm a little skeptical because I know that beauty blenders, a lot of times when they're damp and you put them in powder, like obviously it's supposed to be, you're supposed to squeeze out all the water, but I find that for me there's still times where the powder will like get sucked in just a little bit into the sponge, and you know, it won't actually give you that powder finish. So this is not supposed to do that. This is the whole point of Real Techniques making this sponge. I don't know if I showed you guys, but their logo is like right here in the front. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the RT is right here, which is really cute. It's a cute detail. So let's get into foundation. because your girl's trying to film. I'm trying to do this video before hubby comes home, because once he comes home it's gonna be loud and he's gonna want to do his guy stuff, and we're in a studio, so that alone should explain to you how that is gonna go. So I'm using my Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 330. So I'm just gonna put some of this in the back of my hand. I'm not gonna use a lot. We're just gonna, I just really want to see how the sponge is gonna work. I've never used this sponge either. This is a Beauty 360 sponge, and it's supposed to be for your body and your face. So this is my first time using it. So we're gonna see how it applies my foundation. I don't really know if I'm liking how that's coming on. It feels kind of good on the skin. I could feel the wetness, of course, but I don't know if it's, hopefully it puts my foundation on fine, because we really don't have time to waste today. So I'm going under the eye here. I might have to go back in with the round side, I mean the pointy side, for under my eyes, but I'm just trying to get all the necessary areas. Now this sponge is kind of nice. It's just so big that I'm wondering, I don't know if I will use it as my go-to foundation sponge, because it's just so big. Like, how am I supposed to use this on my entire face? Like, it's huge, but it looks like it's doing the job, so I'm not gonna complain. And the flat side is actually getting under my eye pretty well, because you know, like the area right by my eyeliner, that's an area that tends to get messed up if you're not, like, you know, really using something that's precise. All right, booyah. All right, so foundation's on. I don't know if you guys can see a difference. Anyway, let's go straight to concealer so we can just set that, and then I can put my powder over my face. This is the Benefit Wooing Cakeless Concealer. I don't know, I feel like with concealer, less is more. I don't know, I've like, so we're gonna use the pointed side now. I feel like less is more. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So this is supposed to be good for powder, so I'm going to use my Laura Mercier. I'm gonna use that to set my under eye, and we're gonna try this for the first time. So we're gonna use the brush that we're all here to see today. I'm gonna use the pointed end. So, and this is dry, because I want to try it out dry first and then see how it is damp. So like when you put the powder, it just, I feel like it's like staying like kind of clumpy. And remember, it's not, this is not damp, but you can use this dry or damp. And I mean, I'm pretty sure it works damp, because their regular Real Technique sponge is really good damp. So dry, I just want to see if it's going to work, you know, if it's going to work dry. So the finish is not bad. I don't know, I feel like maybe it will be better wet. I don't really like, it's like a really like velvet smooth kind of material, but I don't know if I like the way my powder feels with this. I feel like I'm gonna have to finish the rest of my face now. I just don't like how this feels. So right now I'm looking like really light. So I'm gonna have to contour my face so that I can look like a regular person. So I'm gonna use this. Contour up here. Get the one right here. It says you could use this for blush. Let me just read the back again. Apply setting, bronzer, highlight, and blush. So we're gonna do blush. This is the Wet n Wild blush, and I'm using. See, the thing is, look, here's my issue, right? If you use this dry, like, I don't know if you guys could see what's falling, I doubt it, but look at my hand. I'm gonna show you this, and look at when I pass this on my hand. Look, it's like the powder is still, the powder is there, it's still on the brush, and that's what I don't like. So right now, if I was supposed to go and do my blush, like, I'm pretty sure the blush would, it would go on top, as you can see, but it's like there's still powder underneath. And how am I to know that that's not gonna get on my face, you know? So it's really good for blush, as you can see, because this had no problem showing up. I kind of went a little crazy there with the blush. I'm gonna fix that because I think that's way too much. So I'm gonna just calm that down a little. Yeah, but I'm just worried that whatever you use will stay on there before, you know. I'm gonna do the True Complexion contour palette. I'm gonna use the highlighter in here, which is this one right here. I'm gonna use that, and since that's powder, I'm gonna put the this is what it looks like on this bun. So I'm gonna put that, and we're gonna, okay, that's actually like really showing up. This is the other side. This actually came out really good as far as the highlighter. I like how it puts down the liquid. This is pretty. I use my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and this is the powder. This is also in the shade 330. So I'm gonna use that all over my face. And this is what I usually use to, you know, make everything blend and set everything, so I have like a nice unison finish, and we're gonna get the forehead also. So this is the finished look, guys. This is what my face is looking like with my powder and my foundation. I actually really like it. Like, it looks really flawless. Like, looking at it in the mirror here, it looks like really flawless. So I do like the sponge. I love how it feels. I hope it's easy to clean as the Real Techniques regular sponge. I didn't use the flat end at all. That's because, you know, I was more focusing on like my concealer as opposed to like the powder, because I just prefer this end. But the sponge overall, I like it. The only thing I'm worried about is when I'm going from one product to the next, because I feel like if you do highlight on one side, obviously if there's a kink or something you need to fix in your foundation, you can't use this same side now, because then you're gonna get highlighter all over your face. This is the only thing I'm worried about, because there are some products that can transfer even though you have another product on top. So this is the only thing I'm worried about. I could be using it wrong, to be honest. It says powders. I practically used it. So I used it for blush. I didn't even do bronzer. I did highlight, and I did my setting powder. So I think it worked really well. At first, when I did the setting powder, I didn't like how it was looking, but I think that's because I had to let it really sit for a little while. Not like really bake, but just sit for a little while. And I actually like the way it looks now. Like, now that I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm really like, that's what I was doing a little while ago, just going in so I could actually see. But now that I look at it, I actually really like it. Don't mind my little breakouts on my face. We're getting close to that time of the month. That's why I'm breaking up here, I'm breaking on the side. But I like the overall finish. Like, it was really easy to use. It was soft, it was velvety like they said. I like that they, you know, use the exact formula for the original sponge, because that sponge is amazing. I have one here, the orange one, and I've had it for like 2 years now, or 3 years. So I'm happy that they came up with something just for powder, because when you have a damp beauty blender, like, even when all the water is wringed out, when you tap it in powder, it tends to somewhat absorb the powder a little bit, and you don't want water getting in with your powder or your foundation, whatever it is. Well, the foundation's fine because the foundation's liquid, but with the powder, it basically makes your foundation mushy, and it's not supposed to be a liquid. It's supposed to be, your powder, it's supposed to be a powder, and it's supposed to have this nice velvety kind of, you know, finish on your skin. So the wet, I don't know, it's certain sponges and certain beauty blenders, I don't like how it looks, but this was specifically made for powders, so that's why I like it. I feel like, but remember, I used it only dry. I have not used it wet. But what I will do is I will use it wet, and I will just post my thoughts about it on my Instagram. So if you guys want to see what I really think of the sponge using it wet behind the scenes, then check out my Instagram, which is crystal_greer. I post stuff there as often as I can. I don't really post as much as I want to, but I will definitely give my update about this sponge on there. But I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. The Real Techniques brush is really good. I like it. I could possibly be late. I have no idea when this came out. By the way, I forgot like the most important part of it. I bought this at CVS, and this was actually, I think, $6 and some change. But I'm gonna go on the Real Techniques website for you guys, because I want to tell you guys exactly how much it cost, because I'm pretty sure if I didn't get it in CVS, I would have ordered it online from them. And I think there's more than one sponge, and hopefully, I saw another sponge that they have with some kind of grooves on the end. We're gonna try that one out too, but I have to look for it. So it's actually $5.99. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's actually $5.99 on their website. So that's pretty good. The only thing you have to really worry about is, you know, waiting for it to come in the mail. But I did get mine for like $6 at CVS. $1 and some cents more. Not so bad. I guess if you don't want to wait, you can get it, see if your drugstore has it. But I really like the sponge, so it's definitely Crystal approved. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, go ahead and follow your girl, Crystal_GREER. I also have a Facebook, same name. And if you of course haven't subscribed to your girl's channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed today's video, or if you just want to see more of me, that's fine as well. You know, hopefully today's video kind of gave you a deeper insight on this sponge. And your girl has a lot of other products that I've tried before. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of today's video. Let me know if there's like another product that you want me to try, and I will do that for you guys. But thank you guys so much for tuning into your girl's video today, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye guys.